This is one of HP's lightest laptops. This is the HP OmniBook 7 Aero 13.3. It weighs less than 2.2 pounds. It's really, really light and super portable. So let's take a closer look. All right, guys, so here's a closer look at the HP OmniBook 7 Aero 13.3 inch. This is an AI PC. They're all AI PCs nowadays, aren't they? Let's take a closer look at this. So on the left side, you have a USB-C and a headphone jack. HP logo, comes in white. You have two USB-C ports, which one of them, or both of them really, you can charge via the 65-watt charger that they provide for you. Here's HDMI, and then you also get another regular size USB port. It's got speakers at the bottom here, and the fans do turn on. You get anti-slip grips too at the bottom. Very lightweight laptop. This thing is like 2.2 pounds. It's extremely, extremely light. And it's pretty nice. Like these small laptops, I always want like a bigger laptop because I want a bigger screen, but these are just so portable and nice to bring around with you. Now, when the keyboard's backlit, I'll be honest, sometimes it's hard for me to see the light because everything about it is like the keys are written in white. So for me, sometimes it's hard to see, depending upon the angle, it's hard for me to see the actual key itself, even when it's backlit. But otherwise, it's easy enough. I do really, really like this keyboard, actually. The keyboard is really easy to type on. So typing on it is actually, again, really, really nice. The only problem I have with it is sometimes I have trouble seeing with the keys that I want to press, but otherwise I actually, like I said, it's really nice to type on this keyboard. I don't feel like I make as many mistakes unless I just can't see the key at all on this keyboard. Whatever it is about it, it's really nice to type on. And it all has all the buttons at the top that you would want for, you know, muting your volume, turning off the backlights of this, muting the microphone, play, pause, home, all that stuff. They work great. Now the screen on this is 13.3 inches, and it's an IPS display, goes up to 400 nits of brightness. But I have to say that this is, and it's also anti-glare, which I love. I love anti-glare displays, so it doesn't have a lot of glare on the display. But what's also, it's just a really nice looking display. It gets nice and bright. Even though 400 nits doesn't sound like a lot, it actually, it is. It looks really, really good on here for the display. I'm very, very pleased with the display that you get on here, and it gets bright enough that I can see everything. Here's a YouTube video showing off the display. The angles are really, really good. You literally don't lose like anything on this IPS display. The anti-glare works really nice. It's a beautiful looking 4K display. And you know, even when I'm watching this through the camera, if it looks washed out a little bit even, to me it's not. It's a really vibrant looking, nice display. Speakers. They don't get that loud. They're also, you've got a little bit of bass, but I would personally want them louder. Now, obviously you can connect headphones, Bluetooth, or wired. They're not terrible, but they're not that great either. A little bit below average for me in terms of what they sound like. What is going on? Welcome to Grego's TV Daily. Whoa, look what we got here. We got the Samsung Galaxy XR, baby. It's out here in America and South. Yeah, so speakers are just okay. I would want more volume, more bass. If I had to rate them though, and I know I said below average, I would consider average like a 7. These I'd give maybe like a 6. So just slightly below average. Now, if you're a video editor, I put in a 4K video and I rendered it, and it took a little over almost 5 minutes to render this video, which isn't absolutely amazing, but you can do it. You know, just going through the timeline. Now I can definitely come in here and edit if I need to pretty easily. So we shouldn't have to really worry about, you know, editing or anything like that if you're trying to do it. It'll be able to do it. It's not amazing, but you can definitely edit video. Now, gaming, here's Town to City. I tried it at the highest settings and it was like going at like 3 frames a second, if that. It was really, really slow and laggy. I lower it down to medium. All right, so here you go. This is in medium. You can see like the frame rate isn't super smooth, like when I'm just moving around the display. Zoom in on something. So totally playable, like these types of indie games, you'll definitely be able to play them on here. You might have to play them at low or medium, but you can definitely play. Here's Counter-Strike. I lowered it down to 1080p. So again, you can play like these, and I don't have a keyboard and mouse, but just like loading this up real quick. There's a guy right there. It's hard for me to turn. Ooh, this totally plays, you know, and it looks actually pretty good. The frame rates look pretty damn playable for me. So, you know, even 3D games, depending upon the game, you can definitely play this and have pretty good graphics. I want to show this display off too with some whites. Like they get really, really bright and vibrant and beautiful looking whites on here. The colors of that white background looks really, really nice. And the blacks are really black too. Like this is a really, really nice IPS display. Battery life is a 3-cell on here, 3-cell 43 watt hours. You can get up to 15, 16 hours of video playback or 12, a little over 12 hours of mixed usage on here. Also remember that, you know, if you're gaming and video editing and stuff like that, this will not last as long. You probably maybe get, depending upon what you're doing. If you're doing gaming, you won't, and if you're not plugged in, you'll probably get maybe, who knows, 5-6 hours, something like that. Also know that the fans do turn on this, so if you're video editing or gaming high, the fans will turn on here and get kind of loud, but not so loud that you can't hear anything. And it does get a little bit hot, like just in that short little session of me doing some light gaming and video editing. It's not burning my hand, but it is warm. Next, we'll check out the webcam, which it does have a privacy slide over right there that will block anybody from seeing what you're doing. Here's what you can expect with the built-in microphones and with the camera itself, the built-in webcam. What do you guys think? So who's this laptop for? It's for someone that wants to be portable, but still kind of be able to do everything. You want to do some light gaming, you want to do some video editing, or maybe you just want to do regular web browsing and usage of this, and you want to sometimes connect it via HDMI to your TV or a monitor. It can do all that. It's actually a very capable laptop on here. It's pretty nice. You know, battery life is decent. It doesn't get overly warm and hot, at least at the time that I've been using it. So yeah, if you want to pick it up, it's linked down below. It's extremely light, like crazy light. Pick it up. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. We'll see you down the road. Peace.